So as I said before, one of the things I've learned from ketamine is that I'm not taking shit if I don't have to. And I don't have to, so I'm not going to take it anymore. MaGA-ts. Make America Great Again. Fuckwads. I was fine. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just woke up. I've only taken 4 Tramadol today. I just took 2 more, but we're already into tomorrow pretty much. This is 356. I don't think it's 350. It might be 356. I don't know. But why was Hillary Clinton 100% correct? Why are they utterly deplorable? Why are they the worst of the worst? Well, there's no hope for them. Why is there no redeeming them? There's a lady, and she just did a video, and I watched it, and she was talking about like what we need to do to help, well, to actually take care of the situation. That they're not beyond redemption. That there's hope. There's no fucking hope. No fucking hope. Not for them. MAGA is the perfect Dunning-Kruger slippery slope. It really is. Because you don't know what's going on, but you've achieved a higher position than you deserve. Somehow. It happens. People fail up all the time. So what happens is you have incompetence in higher positions, but you can't figure out where, can you? You're the manager. There's no way you make a fuck up like this. And you're too fucked up to admit that you fucking did, because you're like, oh no, that wasn't me. Because either you knew it was with you and you don't want to take the blame and you're hoping someone else will get, which makes you a piece of shit. Or you're so fucking perfect that there's no way you'd make that mistake and like, it wasn't me. I did that correctly. John, I've turned those in 1,000,000 times. I didn't do that. I got my signature as possible. I'm sorry, man. And getting over with. Let me see that. Let me go ahead and redo it. I didn't do that is a total different thing. And that's them. That's not me, but that's your signature. I don't know what happened. Someone's framing me. You made a mistake. People make mistakes. No, not me. No. I haven't made a mistake since I voted for Reagan. The only mistake I ever made was not convincing more people not to vote for Barack Obama. That's their fucking shit. That's their whole fucking MO. And the lady said, what you got to understand, these people are finding community, and they're finding whatever, and they're able to express like the whole range, not just the violence and the hatred that we see, but they're allowed to be like loving, caring, they take care of each other, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's what fucking wolves do. It's called a pack. They're not loving because they love each other. They found a bunch of pedophiles like a fucking ring where they can express their full range of emotions, don't they? Jeffrey Epstein. They like a community where they can express their full range, so we should tolerate that? No. The thing that pissed me off when she said that is they're allowed to express their full range. Love, hate, anger, blah, 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 blah. The problem is they don't allow anybody else to. When you express love, you're expressing love the wrong way. If you did it like us, we'd let you do it. When you express hate, you express it the wrong way. You get shows canceled. We don't do that. We come to your fucking house and shoot you in the head. We don't kill you slowly by making you embarrassed and be out there and have to get another job and no one wants to hire you because you're a piece of shit. We don't leave you out there to rot. We come in and kill you. We take your Medicaid away from you. We lie and say it's not going to hurt you. That's what we do. We're not like you. You're doing it all wrong. You're openly rebuking me in public, calling me an asshole. You know how that makes me feel? That's their attitude. That's their whole fucking MO, man. Victimhood. You know how that makes me feel? Black Lives Matter. They're not saying, don't all lives matter? Are you fucking kidding me? I have to put also at the end? I have to put also at the end? Fine, I'll put also. Since you guys have to have 4 MAGA, BLMA, Black Lives Matter again, would you then fucking give a fuck? Oh, that's right, because there never was a time that they mattered to you. We have video of segregation. That was a long time ago in the past. Little Rock just celebrated like their 70th anniversary of fucking desegregation. Long time ago. Go fuck yourself. So that's the people I went to school with. They called me nigger. So the people that said I went to school with, they were like, man, I hate niggers. Not you, I like you. Go fuck yourself. Same MAGA voters. Same MAGA voters, same worthless pieces of shit. Trust me, I've been around them. They're fucking, if you threw them all in a goddamn ditch and set it on fire, we lost nothing. We claimed a lot of energy. That's all. The universe reclaimed a lot of energy. We lose nothing. I promise you we lose nothing. Hypocrites, liars, you lose nothing. People that don't understand anything about how the government works. Yeah, the president, why can't the president fucking, why is it checks and balances? We should change that. Then you don't like the Constitution. Well, Constitution can be changed. All right, let's change the Second Amendment. Not that part of the Constitution. Fuck you. Hypocrite, liar, deceiver. You deceived yourself into thinking that you're a good person because you help those like you. A good helps those that don't. You don't fucking know them. The good Samaritan helped the stranger, or did you not know that? The good Samaritan helped the person. Do you know the guy they weren't in Samaria? They were asking Jesus, who is my neighbor? And then he tells the story about the Good Samaritan, where 3 local people passed the fucking guy by, and a foreigner pays for all his fucking bills. And so I'll come back in a month. If I owe you anything more, I'll pay you then. Just make sure he gets better. Which one was his neighbor? I think we all agree. The guy that didn't live in the fucking town who took care of him was his neighbor. So a lot of people like, he meant next door neighbor. He didn't mean another fuck you. He meant everybody. He meant every fucking body on the planet. If they're here, they're your fucking neighbor. There is no America. There's no South America. There's no North America. There's no fucking Russia. It's just the fucking planet. You carved it up for yourselves. Like you have any kind of control of this fucking place. You're allowed your little bit of control to prove who the fuck you are. Where your soul belongs, so no one has any fucking questions when it happens to you, when they throw you in a ditch. Set you on fucking fire. Everyone just goes, good riddance! We can delay entropy that much longer. If an atom can split and how many atoms are inside your body? How much energy can we reclaim from your fucking skin alone? Much less all the fucking air you wasted. All the food you wasted just to become a fucking piece of shit hypocrite. I'm a Christian. No, you're not. Here's how I know you're not Christian. Because every time it comes time to do something like, well, I think Jesus said let them have who has the ear hear. There's no interpreting what he had to say. If you have an ear, you heard it. And it ain't what the fuck you're saying. I'm telling you now, it ain't what the fuck you're saying at all. So if it was, you wouldn't be like going, well, I hope this doesn't take 13.7 million people off fucking Medicaid. I don't even want to risk that shit, so you know what? I'll tell you what Trump's doing right now. He's gone way too far with this scam. He's failed so far upwards that now, by the whole claiming Joe Biden was killed in 2020, he's hoping they start the 25th Amendment shit. he does not want to come clean and say, yes, I am the evil snake in my poem. He's hoping law enforcement moves in, arrests him, and put him away, so you guys still think kindly of him. As in jail, he could be like, I never did any of this. But he's losing it. He can't handle it anymore. By the fucking shooting, he can't handle it anymore. He's 80 years old, despite what he says. He is not in good condition, despite what he says. He is not rich, despite what he says. He is like Elon Musk. They are virtually rich. On paper, they have fuck tons of money because of crypto, Bitcoin. They're worth $3 billion, but they can't fucking touch the shit because it's in stock. They're trying to hold on long enough to pull the fucking cash out. Those are two things they're trying to do. Trying to either get the cash out and get the fuck out, where they have so much fucking money. Look, I'll give you fucking all 450 billion. You let me go. You let me go. That type of shit. I'll give you all. I've got 250 billion. I'll give it to you. Just let me go. Because they probably got shit hidden in other fucking accounts other places. You know they do. Criminals always have a getaway stash. Always. Always. A retirement plan. Always. Always. How you think the whole fucking thing that the Swedish bank is always? They laugh at fucking drug dealers who make a fucking and put it underneath the doghouse, buried in the backyard, under the house in the fucking secret thing. You know what I mean? Because they're smart enough. Like, motherfucking nigger, you put it white or black. You put it overseas where no one can fucking find it. I can find it here. I can dig around your backyard. 45,000. Looks like you had 20,000 in cash ready to go so you could get away. So we don't hear the police report. We're not there. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Sees a bunch of cash and a bunch of drugs. What if they were taking and using them? As I said, the war on drugs is not working. It's time to read. If we were fighting any war this long and losing this badly, to the point that the culture is coming around, to the point where I'm doing ketamine therapy now. The laws are changing. Guess what's not going to be on the streets as much? Ketamine. She said they're going to be doing psilocybin and possibly JST. I don't know about them, but that they're starting. She's like, it's really amazing with the ketamine and blah blah blah. That people were abusing it, whatever. But now, given under fucking, they actually check it out. They're probably like horse tranquilizer. Yeah. Because at first she's just like, the fuck could you possibly be doing with the horse tranquilizer? Whatever it is, that's way too much for a human you need like this. Okay, this could actually help people. We gotta have like fucking. You can't just, especially not shooting that. No, you know. But the whole thing about drugs, most of the reason people overdose, it's unclean. You go to get some fucking pot and it's got something else in it that they want to sell you, so that you get higher and you come back. Even if it's just like a slight bit of cocaine. Dude, what was that? That was some good. Oh, you like that fucking fire ass fucking shit? Yeah, that shit's right? Yeah. Here you go. What's all that shit? Oh, that's THC crystals. Oh, that's what must have done it. Just a little bit. For too long, like that's the only guy you can get your shit from. Well, you could try this. Oh yeah, there you go. That's it. Because there's not a lot of a lot of money in pot. There's a lot of weed in pot, but there's not a lot of money in it. Matter of fact, I'm getting my weed. I don't have it. We can wait. Sing a song. Sixpence. Buck full of rye. You'll be alright. 420 Blackbird punch in the eye. See the happy song. Kick him in the thigh. If he doesn't love you right, then he wasn't really your guy. That kind of stuff, you know? thing? You feeling happy about life, but you can't tell Barney? Is that what we're doing today? Huh? Walking around wearing a red hat, looking like a target? Is that what we're doing today? Huh? For hunters, they obviously aren't. Oh, I get Trump's not a hunter. Oh, I get it. Red was the cheapest one they could get. Because think about how often do you see red hats? Besides MaGA. So from China, those are the cheapest hats you could get. When Elon joined in, they get a little bit extra money. I'm sure Trump was probably begging him, please wear a red. No. I'll get a black one, and then we can have I'm dark MAGA, and then that way, I'm not doing red. Because I'm $450 billion richer than you, and I'm not doing red. I'll buy a bunch for black, and you can sell them through your website, on and on. Overpriced, I don't give a fuck. I'll buy you $40 million worth. Yeah, I mean, because that would do, that. Think about it. Wouldn't do nothing to him. $40 million worth of fucking black, gray, other kind of MAGA hats and shit. Get with this crypto bros so we can really fucking squeeze it. If they're buying anything from, okay, let's do this, let's do that. These guys will help you with, designs and shit. Just the problem is that Elon didn't realize who he was dealing with. There are bigger things at play. Unfortunately, see, Trump owes a lot of people money. Some of the people that he owes, you don't fuck with. Not even Trump fucks with. I'm sure there's a line. You can have it when we're done. He owes us some shit. He's going to do that first. He has to, BOW! Yeah, he owes you first. Yeah, he owes you first. I don't want to hear you talking about this shit about how you don't like it. The recent interview they did with him, he just looked like a black mark, like right here. So, of course, the tariffs hitting. Yeah, of course, tariffs do affect. Is it having a bad effect? I think we should stick to rockets. Do you, Elon? Do you think you had lots to say about how tariffs are ruining America? Didn't you? Did you get popped in the eye by Tesla? One of his people? Shouldn't have cut his hair. He loves that hair. He loves that hair. You shouldn't have done that. Don't worry. You guys are burning in hell together nicely. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Here's the thing. It's not that the MaGA-ts are irredeemable. You can redeem them with reclamation. Your energy is still useful to the universe. Your consciousness is not. Don't worry. The kidneys, the organs, the blood doesn't think. The fingers kind of have, the eyes. They do their own little thing. The nose, mouth, lips and teeth and tongue, and brain. And there's a lot of stuff inside the body. It doesn't do shit. It just is as they're working. Reclamation. There's a purpose. There's a use for your energy. Thinking is not it. We gotta find what you're good at, and this ain't it. Consciousness is not it. Just doing, they're great at just doing. I can tell you that. In my world, in Unia, they would be considered zeros. Now understand that that's not an insult at all. This is not a judgment. This is a sorting system. In Unia, in the right hand, everyone has that mark. That the M, the 3 7s, there's a 7. Yeah, I've got to go backwards. 7. And then there's that 7. And there's a third 7 right there, that M. Yeah, so that thing right there. Everyone has one in the right hand. Somewhere left-handed, so it's in their left hand. And that comes into play later. Everyone has one, except for zeros. The reason is because in the womb, there's more tactility to the hands. It's like with one, when you're trained right hand, your right hand, which not squeeze as tight. But you got that squeeze, and then when you let go, it This one's not squeezed as tight, so it won't make a fool. Because you're already using this like in the womb. You know what I mean? You're already doing it because you're right hand, whatever. Ambidextrous people are in the womb, both hands, and it causes the ridges. The first people that come across Unia were zeros. They had no, because they were just in there like this. It allows them mobility to grab tools, to work, and whatever. When they argue, they don't argue from a place of feeling. They argue from a place of fact, even if that fact is wrong. You know? So, once it's finally discovered in Unia that that's the truth, when you find that you're arguing with somebody who's it's going nowhere. You know what I mean? Have you ever had those arguments? It's like, can I see your hands real quick? You know what? You're right. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about it from your. Yeah, you're right. And just because you're like, God damn it, dude, my fucking cousin told me. You know, that rooted in that positivity. Can I see your hands? Why does everybody ask that? You're right. Why does everybody say you're right after they look at my hand? I don't know. I don't know. What's with my hands? Nothing. You work in the dirt, and so you obviously know more about this than I do. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Yeah, you get the fuck out of here. Is that real? I don't know. But what I love is I went over to my aunt and uncle's house for Thanksgiving. And my uncle, he's big into D&D and gaming and stuff. We played a lot of video games and stuff in the past. And he's got a lot of collectible, buildable shit and shit. It's really cool. I dig it. I think it's really fucking hip. And he's got a whole room that's just like set for games and shit. It's so dope. But he's so busy with... they got a business that he doesn't really get to play very much. Anyways, anymore. Shame. I'd like to play some. Because we played during like one of the 2020 vacation. Oh, that was so fun. There's all kinds of shit. Like, he's got tons of really cool games, man. Secret Hitler. Oh, God. He's got so many fucking... Oh, God. So many great fucking games, dude. He's got so many fucking great games. There's like a escape room board game that, except it's got like, you can do like multiple. Oh, it's fucking great. Times. Oh, it's fucking great. But as soon as I told him about the sorting system, I said like people like, you know, the people that I explained the thing, it's like the zeros, and then like, you know, you got the ones who are more tactile. They're like NPC. The zeros are like NPCs. The ones are like NPCs that have AI. You know, they can have extended conversations, opinions about stuff, you know. Real opinions, not opinions rooted in, well, around these parts, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. Well, around these parts, you just don't do that. Around these parts, I do whatever the fuck I want. Oh, you're one of those. You know, that type of shit. No, I just do what I want to do. I don't worry about what people in the past did. The people in the past set up the now. We didn't get to now without people in the past. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna fuck off. As soon as I told him the difference and stuff, he goes, as we thought I was lucky, he's like, like, it's working. That's exactly what I wanted. I want people to read that and go, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I'm not saying it's true. While I was going through Unia, I had to figure out a way to sort the people in their classifications quickly and easily. And there was this zero era. And I was like, ooh, because I know like everybody doesn't have both. And some have none. I've seen it in reality. So yeah. I wanted to incorporate that somehow. On top of that, it turns out like the Brothers of the Hood. I said a cryptic symbol that we come to know, but I didn't know what it was, and it ended up being that, and it's got like BOTH for Brothers of the Hood. Like it's in the four, it's like BOTH, and they put it because they don't have they're ones. Actually, it's this one branded onto that, so it looks like this one. So you basically become, it's not just Brother of the Hood. You only have a one, but by choice. By having these rules, you force yourself to be a two, both. I've got both. Oh, I've got both. Right there, that's my other one, fucker. burned in my skin. I believe this shit. Oh no, I can steal anytime I want to, but I choose not to. Yeah, I mean, there's rules to being Brothers of the Hood, and that's what he was a two, and he had the original brother, Robin song, Brother of the Hood, Robin Hood of the Hood. Not everything's original, but that's why my character, he chose the name Ravenwind, because the original leader was Robin's song. Because, I mean, that's how quiet it is outside. You're inside your house. That's how quiet he is. He'd be right behind you. You might as well be a Robin song outside. And he's like, well, then I might as well be a Ravenwind out in the fucking fields, because you're not going to know I'm fucking there. I'll be right behind you, and you'll know about it just as much as if there was a raven flying way back there in the fucking woods. But, yeah. I love the fact that everyone I tell pretty much immediately goes, okay, good. If you weren't, you'd probably be like, oh, that's interesting. What an interesting story. Interesting concept, the way it's sorted. Like, maybe later then go, huh. If you got none, like, this is what motherfucker talking about. I don't have any. You know, what the fuck's he talking about? Fuck this guy. NPC. Fox News. Oh yeah, titties. You fucking cretin. And the non-stop, oh, that's different. As far as getting back to why they're irredeemable. Oh, that's different. That's different. Now, when you're comparing apples and oranges, that really is different. When you're comparing an orange to a fucking orange, that's when you're leaving out critical. And like this one speaker, he was wearing his, you know, his yarmulke to show that he's Jewish and supports the Jewish people. Talking about the Florida State recent killing, going on about how the cops got there quickly, responded properly, and yada yada yada. And took them 4 minutes to take the guy down. Why? Because that's all it takes me to speak. And he knows full well that's all Fox is going to show. Like, yeah, why can't they wrap up a speech like that? Because they don't show the other guy who stands up. He's like, what my guy forgot to leave and put in there was that the killer got the gun from the mother, who was a retired service person, who didn't secure her weapon right. So, actually, the law that we need to pass is not this one, but something to stop those weapons from ever getting out there. Or if you have mishandling of weapons, we don't have to, well, how fast can they respond? How about it never happens to begin with? But that's not going to go out on Fox. Only thing's going to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. And they were left speechless. They just left like, yeah, that's, yeah. And again, without going, what else would they say to that? Huh? When he said that, what'd they say to that? What do you mean? You saw the part where that guy said that, right? Yeah. What was their response? There wasn't one. So, I mean, Congress just broke session after that for that 4 minutes. They got together for that 4 minutes that person spoke and then just didn't say anything else at all. The gentleman time has expired. So-and-so is recognized for 5 minutes. Nothing at all. Nothing else at all happened in Congress today besides Marjorie Taylor Greene making that statement. No. That's all I get to Fox News time to tell me. Nothing else happened. In their world, nothing else happened. That's all they care about. You see how quickly it happens? You don't see the part where the guy goes, Congressional Budget Office, a nonpartisan says this budget is full of shit. With the taco, that got to him. Oh, man. You guys can keep going if you want to. Seriously, you can keep going. It's too late. He's going on a retribution. He's going to prove he's not chicken. He's going to prove he's not chicken. So, I can't swear I'm not a prophet by reading the fucking table of what he's done in the past. What I would say he's probably going to do. one more small thing, something probably with tariffs. Or something like that. Something that's not all that big. Like a fight the robotic thing. You know, he's probably hoping for defamation or something like that. Something they could fight easily and be like, oh, see, Trump always chickens out. And then when he does his next big thing, he's not going to do this either. And then it's going to happen. On top of that, you don't know which one of his threats are real after that. And that's the way he thrives on you just going, what's going to happen to my life based on him? Then you're watching like a TV show, aren't you? Like a reality TV show. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Are you going to die? What's happening this season? Is it going to get wild? Is Diddy going to get released from prison? Tune in next season. That's all he knows how to do, man. Because that's all he's ever really done. He hasn't had a real job, ever. Ever. My dad ran a successful business, and I helped build... No, he didn't. You might have showed up and barked orders, but as far as I guarantee, the whole time with the blueprinting and stuff like that, he probably had no care of that. He probably worked behind the scenes getting things done for his dad, and then when his dad dies... I know how to grease wheels. I know how to do this. I know how to schmooze this piece. But running it? No. I can't just let this just crash. I mean, I know more than anybody else. I got this. That's what I do with my negotiations. I got this. Yeah, just listen in. Agree with what they think, so they get on their side. And the main thing is get a better deal. That's what it is. Get a better deal. Get a better deal. But once you can get a better deal if they think you're your friend. Also, if they think you're tough, you can ask it's like someone gave him a few things. Like, all right, here's what you do. You go in. You ask for $200 million. What you really want is $5 million. You let them talk you down like 50. If you can get more, like 10, okay, I'll take it. You only won 2-3 million, right? So you start out with it really, really high. Also, if you want to make things sound bigger, so if your building is 50 stories high, tell them it's 60. Then who's gonna go through and count? Especially for like the 80s. Who's gonna go through and count? No one's gonna look from the outside. Yep, it's 60 stories. 1, 2, 3. All right, if you keep moving this way. About 60, yeah. As you see, this is Trump Tower. All the gold here is 24 karat gold. Keep coming this way. Whoa. And that's not fool's gold? Nope. It's not like gold tinted aluminum? No, not at all. Wow. And that's real marble. It's not like it's like thick wall of marble. It's not like a thin veneer. No. Full. Real. Like, I get this little slab is real marble. It was like a countertop, right? It's a whole pillar. I guess there's no way to pull the wall back to see, but time will. So yeah. When he's in there with said he had his gold guy. And all that gold stuff around there, most of that's not real. You guys know that, right? He was talking to a Fox News person who was in there going, like they're talking to a kid. He's like, this is real gold. I had my gold guy came in here, and a lot of people think you can get paint that color. You can't get paint. They tried. They tried. He really was doing that. Oh, they tried to get the paint so you can like fake the gold, but you can't fake this gold. This is real gold right here, and you can see it's got like it doesn't look like gold. It looks like some fucking gold fucking spray paint on film. Might be what Kim Jong-un does. Might be what all of them do. Because you just see the color and you're so busy listening to like the horrific shit coming out of their mouth. Is that gold dragon right next to him really bronze, copper? Are you really going to stop to ask? He just said he's going to fucking hit us with nuclear bombs. This motherfucker's lying. Those aren't even real fucking gold statues. Bronze? That would make sense. It looked more like bronze. You know what I mean? They're fucking fools. They are real. It's been verified. Shit, he's fucking gonna bomb us. If you got that much fucking gold to just fucking make a dragon that size, I think he's okay. 2-1 on either side. The big thing behind him, I think he's alright with cash. Gold's not exactly cheap. You don't really just leave it laying out like that, where someone could just hack a piece off and become very much richer by just chopping an ear off a dragon. Damn it, that one never works. I don't know why I'm using that. Because this one feels so crackhead. What the hey, it's time to face exactly who I am. Dude, I finally read my my journal. I was talking to my mom after the Spravato treatment. It was everything was done, and we were heading home, and I was just kind of going through how it went. And she's like, "That's fast." I was like, "It went by way too fast." Like in the peak, I would love to just sit in that peak for like about an hour and a half. Like if I could just go, okay, I'm done. Oh, but that's okay. I got like 8 more tries throughout the month, so I'll just have to get done what I have to get done while I'm in there. I told her, I was like, I've written it down. I remember some of it. Man, I mean, I'm telling you, I was frantic. It was like I had to. It was insane. And so I wouldn't put, there were places like I was writing, I'm like, you're not gonna be able to read that. So I'd go back over and fucking make the letters out better, you know? I was lucid enough to do that. Aside from that, I was fucking just like, yeah, like I could remember some of the things I saw me writing. I can remember some of the things I thought. But I mean, that I could hear the paper over the fucking earbuds. I was just going and drawing. And so I went back and I was afraid to read it for a while. I didn't want to read it because I told my mom, I was like, I don't know what's scary, like reading it and saying nonsense, or reading it and it makes sense. When I was that fucking high, that it actually, and it all makes fucking sense. It's fucked up. I remember exactly. I was going too fast, but I remember this is like this. I can read it in a slowed down version. I'm like, oh fuck, I remember all of that. I remembered all of it, like while I was there. She came around the corner, and it wasn't immediate. She did the blood pressure to make sure I was okay for the third dose, because I was actually running a little bit high, and we had to make sure that I was going to be okay. I do remember her coming in. I was in my chair, and she was trying to work around it. I just sit up, and you know, I remember her feeling like that. Oh, you're still? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Like, how are you going? Oh, I'm doing. I'd always take one of my earbuds out. I'm doing all right. And she'd talk for a while. I'd take them out, and it's hard to oh God, it's hard to focus because you're just, like I said, I was writing my book, and like I at that point in time, especially, I was sitting there. I had been writing about it's like I didn't say it's a good time to die, but I was like basically saying, I mean, we all go, right? We all go. It's one of the things I've always said, like with my panic attacks. We all go, right? We all go. So if I go, whenever it is, it's whenever it is. Ain't shit I can do about it. So, as far as my panic or whatever, then I after reading it for a while and sitting there, I don't know, I just fucking passed the fuck out. I mean, it is anesthesia. So I just went out, and like I woke up just a little while ago. Like I said, I hadn't taken tramadol since 11:30. Yeah. So I woke up sweating and not feeling the greatest. It's starting to kick now. So the fever's starting to break a little bit. If I can keep doing that, it'll be awesome. I'll be off of this shit in no time. No time, because the main thing, the sweating and shit like that, that's opiate withdrawal. The serotonin, that shit I got covered with the Lexapro. And it's such a just a sickly kind of, you feel sick for like a good hour while you're waiting for it to kick. I should probably do another one on opiates. Yeah, let's fucking do that. Warn people about this shit. I'm not glorifying it. I'm just trying to warn people. So, MaGA-ts, fuck them. They're irredeemable. It's a red fucking hat.